This week, we take a look at Valentine's Day,
MCHS Black History Month,
and Miss Jensen.
All that and more
on the Warrior Weekly. Good morning, Warriors, and welcome to this week's edition of the Warrior Weekly. Presented by Warrior Student Media, I'm Grace Summers.
And I'm Josephine Smith. This week we take a look at the number of exciting events and stories at MCHS.
But first, Warrior Student Media investigates how students celebrated Valentine's Day this year.
Here at McHenry High School, many different clubs and classes celebrate Valentine's Day differently. Kate Mines goes more into how McHenry Warrior Chef creates the holiday cake pops.
So we are making and selling cake pops. So you can buy one cake pop for $2 or two cake pops for $3. There's chocolate, vanilla, there's like a bunch that are dipped and then drizzled. There's some with sprinkles. There's just an abundance of different types of cake pops. It has something for everyone. Like if you don't like sprinkles or if you don't like chocolate, like there's something for everyone while being like in the spirit for Valentine's Day.
Key Club advisor Emma Teal explains her favorite part about sending out the flowers for Valentine's Day.
So for Valentine's Day, we sell flowers for $2 each, and then we deliver them to the students during classes for Valentine's Day. It's just the fun to see kids just be like, oh, someone cares about me, someone got me a flower and thought of me on Valentine's Day. A lot of them get sent to friends, and they're not necessarily for significant others. And I just think that's a lot of fun to see that your friends care about you on Valentine's Day.
Thank you to all the clubs that celebrated this holiday and made students and teachers Valentine's Day special. Reporting for the Warrior Weekly, we are Cameron Mitchell, Allie Casey, and McKenna Harvey.
Up next, Black History Month is a time to honor and celebrate Black cultures and achievements. This week, we take a look at how our Black Student Union celebrates Black History Month here in our school for this February tradition.
To celebrate Black History Month, BSU, the Black Student Union here at MCHS, is taking big strides to inform the upper campus about the historical month. Club advisor Noelle Bacigalupo explains how the club is raising support for students to join their efforts.
The Black Student Union is a group for students who want to celebrate and learn more about Black culture here at McHenry High School. Again, it's a very inclusive club. Students from all different kinds of backgrounds can join. As long as that they are respectful, want to learn, and have positive contributions, we're happy to have students from any background.
During the month of February, BSU has worked hard to plan events to engage the students in Black culture. Club member Orion West goes into detail about the club's plans for this month.
This Wednesday, we're going to be handing out bracelets to students as they walk in, and we're partnering with the band, and they're going to be playing music by Black artists. But also this Wednesday, during lunch, we're going to be having Black History Month trivia, where you will be able to win prizes.
Students and staff can see signs of support for Black History Month all around the school. Students preach their support for Black History Month and the learning of it.
I love it, but personally I wish more people loved it because it's a really great month.
BSU hopes to continue their goal of educating the school community about Black culture. Whether it's through bracelets, trivia, or the musical minute, BSU has shown us that Black culture is everywhere. Reporting for the Warrior Weekly, we're Christine Duckworth, Lily Adams, and Billy Debicki.
Next, let's turn to weatherman Noah Outwater to get the latest update on how this week will look. Noah, over to you.
Thank you, Grace. Good morning, Warriors. I'm Noah Outwater, your local weatherman, and this is this week's weather forecast, looking at sun, clouds, and chilly weather. Starting off with today, we're looking at clouds and a 60-degree temperature with a low of -8. Bundle up and enjoy some hot cocoa. Wednesday, some clouds still in our sky. Not looking any warmer though, with a high of 10 degrees and a low of -1. Doesn't seem to get any better for the rest of the week. Thursday, same as Wednesday, looking at 11 degrees with a low of -4. Thankfully, Friday, sunny and going up 9 degrees and a low of 0. The sun doesn't seem to have anything warmer nowadays. Saturday, we start off with cloudy weather, with the highest being 28 and the lowest being 10. Please stay warm out there, Warriors, because it's going to get chilly. And that's the weather for the week. Have an amazing day, Warriors. Back to you, JoJo.
Thanks, Noah. One of our beloved subs, Miss Jensen.
Of course. Have you heard how Warrior Student Media is covering on what Miss Jensen does for McHenry? Speaking of Miss Jensen, let's hear about her story from our fellow students.
Miss Jensen, a well-known sub within MCHS, plays a big role for our students and staff, making sure we are all appreciated. Junior Miley Dotlich shares more on Jensen's positivity.
Yeah, I'd say Miss Jensen, she makes sure that she's helping you in every way possible, even if she doesn't understand the subject. Yeah, I'd say not only does she do well teaching, but she kind of raises the mood in a room. So if I were to have a bad day or something and she's my sub, that would kind of bring the energy up in the room.
Miss Jensen goes in depth on how she was inspired to become a substitute and what she enjoys most about subbing.
So I always thought I was going to be a teacher, but I pursued other passions first, and then I kind of got into subbing to see if I wanted to teach, and I fell in love with subbing. What I love about subbing is that every day it's a different class. So, my history, my education is in English, so they try to keep me in there, but I can sub anything. I'll be wherever.
Jensen shows her appreciation to staff with an event she started called Thankful Thursday.
One big thing that I do is I do the Thankful Thursday for our campus. So every Thursday I'll send out an email. I send out a Google form at the beginning of every month, and then other staff members fill out shout outs for other staff members, and then I just make sure they get it so that they know, and then everybody knows how great everybody in the building is.
Teacher Miss Frey explains how Jensen's kindness brings students together as a whole.
She brings her most authentic self to the classroom, and I think kids really pick up on that. They kind of see who she actually is, and she's really good at showing kids that she really wants to know them in and outside the classroom.
Senior Maya Kuzinski shows her appreciation to Miss Jensen and their connection.
Miss Jensen, since my freshman year, has just made such an impact on me, not only towards with my education, but also personally. I just feel she's always just been almost a mother figure, I guess, in a way that we are always, especially me, I always know that I could go to her for anything.
Miss Jensen has a large connection with everyone, bringing MCH's community together as a whole and showing everyone should be respected and treated equally. Reporting for the Warrior Weekly, we're Scotty Cole, Hunter Hinckley, and Noah Atwater. Have an amazing day, Warriors.
That's all for today's show. Be sure to follow the Warrior Weekly on all social media platforms, including X, Insta, and TikTok.
For Grace Summers and all of Warrior Student Media, I'm Josephine. Wonderful week, Warriors.